In the early morning light, I sat before Buddha, seeking answers to my struggles with my aging mother. Her memory faded each day, slipping into a fog that left her confused and disconnected from the world. Master, I began, my mother's mind is unraveling, and I feel powerless to ease her suffering. Buddha's gaze rested on me, serene and compassionate, as he spoke with calm assurance that filled the air. Kashava, he said, the mind is like a flame, flickering in the winds of impermanence. Never constant, always moving. I listened intently, his words unraveling the tangled thoughts that clouded my heart, guiding me toward understanding. When the mind falters, he continued, it is not the end but part of the ever-changing nature of existence. Buddha's voice, steady and gentle, carried a wisdom that resonated deeply, awakening a glimmer of hope within me. Your suffering stems not from her condition, he said, but from your attachment to who she once was. The truth pierced through my anguish, a sharp yet liberating realization that began to shift my perspective. You must learn to see her not as she was, Buddha instructed, but as she is now. I nodded, though my heart remained heavy, yearning for guidance on how to embrace this new reality. Compassion, Buddha said, is the path that will lead you to peace. Even in the face of impermanence. He paused, his eyes reflecting infinite understanding, before sharing a parable that illuminated his teaching further. Once, Buddha began, there was a farmer whose crops were destroyed by a great storm, leaving him desolate. The story drew me in, its imagery vivid, as though I could feel the farmer's despair and loss myself. In his sorrow, Buddha continued, the farmer sought my guidance, asking how to endure such devastating misfortune. Buddha's tone softened, and I leaned closer, eager to hear the wisdom that brought solace to the grieving farmer. I told him, Buddha said, your crops were never yours to keep. They belong to the earth and sky. The words lingered in the air, resonating like a temple bell, their simplicity profound and undeniable in their truth. To find peace, Buddha explained, he had to let go of his attachment to what was never truly his. I saw the connection, the parallel between the farmer's loss and my own struggle with my mother's condition. But Master, I said, how do I practice compassion when her decline weighs so heavily on my spirit? Buddha's smile was warm, a beacon of reassurance, as he offered me another teaching to illuminate the path forward. Compassion, he said, is not a burden but a gift, a bridge that connects us to all beings. His words stirred something within me, a flicker of understanding that grew stronger as he continued to speak, just as a mother tends to her child with love. Buddha said, so must you tend to your mother. I closed my eyes, reflecting on the parallels he drew, letting his teachings seep into the depths of my heart. Compassion does not ask for perfection, Buddha explained, only for presence, for being with another in their time of need. I opened my eyes, meeting Buddha's gaze, feeling a sense of clarity and purpose begin to take root. He continued, to practice compassion, you must first release your expectations and meet her where she is now. The weight of his words settled within me, a mixture of challenge and comfort that invited me to grow. See the world through her eyes, Buddha said, and you will find a deeper connection, beyond the constraints of memory. Tears welled in my eyes, not from sorrow, but from the dawning understanding that compassion could indeed bring peace. Master, I said, your words offer solace, yet the road ahead feels daunting. How do I endure the difficulties? Buddha's expression grew thoughtful, and he reached for a lotus blossom nearby, holding it gently in his hand. The lotus, he said, blooms beautifully despite growing from mud, a reminder that light emerges even in darkness. I watched the delicate flower, its petals radiant, as Buddha's metaphor unfolded, bringing a sense of hope and resilience. Your journey, Buddha continued, is like the lotus. challenging, yet it holds the potential for growth and transformation. His words resonated deeply, offering strength and inspiration to face the uncertainties and hardships that lay ahead. Be patient with yourself, Buddha advised, for compassion is a practice, one that requires time and nurturing to flourish. I took a deep breath, allowing his teachings to permeate my thoughts, feeling a renewed sense of resolve take shape. Master, I said, I will strive to practice compassion and see her with new eyes. As you have taught me. Buddha's smile widened, his approval a quiet encouragement that bolstered my determination to walk the path he described. Remember, Buddha said, compassion is not only for her, but also for yourself. Care for both, and you will find balance. His wisdom, simple yet profound, resonated deeply within me, a guiding light in the face of uncertainty and change. With a final bow, I rose, carrying his teachings in my heart, ready to face the days ahead with compassion. As I walked away from Jetavana Monastery, the morning sun warmed my face, a reminder of the light within. I resolved to honor Buddha's teachings, to embrace the impermanence of life, and to hold my mother with compassion. The journey would not be easy, but Buddha's words gave me the strength to face it with courage and peace. Each step forward became an act of love, a testament to the unshakable peace that compassion could bring to life. Another day, another test of patience, as my mother's condition weighed heavily upon me, eroding my strength and resolve. I sat before Buddha once again, seeking guidance, my heart burdened by the toll of caregiving and relentless challenges. Master, I said, I strive to care for my mother, yet exhaustion clouds my compassion and resentment stirs within me. Buddha's gaze was steady, his presence a calm anchor amidst my turmoil. As he began to address my struggles, Kashava, Buddha said, compassion is a spring that flows endlessly, yet it requires care to sustain its strength and purity. His words resonated, revealing the delicate balance of giving love while preserving the self from the depths of despair. Let me share the story of Samit, Buddha said, a monk who cared for an elder, yet faced similar struggles. I listened intently, eager to uncover the wisdom in Samit's journey, and the lessons it held for my own path. Samit served with joy at first, Buddha began, but weariness consumed him, leaving him torn between duty and his own needs. The imagery of Samit's plight mirrored my own challenges, drawing a connection that brought a glimmer of understanding. One day, Buddha continued, Samit left the elder in frustration, retreating to the woods, overwhelmed by guilt and confusion. I imagined Samit sitting alone, his heart heavy with the weight of caregiving, yearning for solace and direction forward. In the woods, Buddha said, Samit encountered me, seeking guidance to navigate the complexities of his role and emotions. Buddha's voice grew softer, carrying the essence of the lesson Samit learned. As his story unfolded before me, I told him, compassion is not a stone to be chipped away, but a practice that must be nurtured and balanced. The metaphor struck a chord within me, revealing the importance of self-care in sustaining compassion for others. To nurture others, Buddha explained, you must first nurture yourself, finding moments of rest to refill your heart and spirit. I closed my eyes, reflecting on the wisdom Buddha shared, recognizing the parallels between Samit's struggles and my own. Take rest, Kashava, Buddha said, not out of guilt but with intent to renew your love and strength for her. The simplicity of his advice carried profound depth, encouraging me to embrace rest as an act of compassion itself. Master, I said, I fear neglecting her needs while caring for myself. How do I balance both without feeling torn? Buddha's gaze remained gentle, his understanding of my inner conflict evident, as he offered further insights to guide me. Balance, Buddha said, requires presence in each moment, honoring both your needs and hers without letting guilt drive your actions. He paused, allowing his words to settle in the quiet space between us, their weight anchoring me in newfound clarity. To navigate this, Buddha continued. Embrace gratitude for the small joys she offers, the smiles and laughter that remain. I opened my eyes, gazing at Buddha, his teachings shining like a lantern illuminating the path forward amidst uncertainty. Her journey is challenging, Buddha said, but it holds the potential to deepen your love and compassion beyond measure. The truth in his words resonated deeply, igniting hope within me, and a resolve to approach caregiving with a new perspective. Remember, Buddha said, you are not alone in your struggles. They are shared by all who walk the path of care. The universality of suffering brought comfort, reminding me of the strength found in community and connection with others. I nodded, letting Buddha's wisdom fill my heart, preparing myself to embrace caregiving with compassion and balance. His final words lingered with me, a gentle reminder of the unshakable peace that compassion could bring even amid trials. Another day, another step forward, carrying Buddha's teachings in my heart, ready to face the challenges ahead with renewed resolve. Another day, another moment of profound realization. As my mother's decline reached its final stages, her mind almost entirely gone, I found myself before Buddha once more, seeking understanding and solace as my mother's light dimmed, yet her love endured. Master, I said, she no longer remembers me, yet her presence still fills my heart. How do I reconcile this? Buddha's serene expression held no judgment, only infinite compassion, as he prepared to guide me through my most profound struggle. Kashava, Buddha said, the love you feel is not bound by memory. It exists beyond the illusions of the mind. His words touched a deep chord within me, revealing a timeless truth that transcended the pain of her fading recognition. Let me share a story, Buddha said, of a father and son, separated by war, but united by unshakable love. I leaned in, drawn to the story's promise of wisdom, eager to uncover the lessons hidden within its poignant tale. The son, Buddha began, was taken from his father as a child, lost in the chaos of a brutal conflict. The imagery of separation and loss struck a chord, evoking the helplessness I felt watching my mother drift further away. Years later, Buddha continued. The son returned, grown and unfamiliar, yet the father welcomed him with open arms. I imagined the reunion, bittersweet and moving, a testament to the power of love that endures beyond recognition or understanding. The father said, Buddha recounted, I do not know the man you are now, but I love you as I always have. The simplicity of the father's words carried profound depth, encapsulating the essence of unconditional love that transcends all boundaries. Love, Kashava, Buddha said, does not require memory to thrive. It exists in presence, in being with another wholeheartedly. Tears welled in my eyes, not from sorrow, but from the dawning realization that my mother's love was still within reach. Master, I said, her journey has taught me to love without clinging, to find peace in the fleeting moments we share. Buddha's smile widened, his approval a quiet reassurance that I was beginning to embody the lessons he had imparted. You have understood, Kashava, Buddha said, that the highest form of love is one free of conditions, rooted in compassion. His affirmation filled me with a sense of purpose, a resolve to honor my mother's journey with grace and understanding. Let her presence guide you, Buddha continued, not through the lens of who she was, but as she is now. The truth of his words resonated deeply, urging me to embrace each moment with her as a gift, however brief. To practice this love, Buddha said, you must release the need for her to be what she once was to you. I nodded, my heart heavy yet lightened by the clarity of his guidance, ready to walk this path with courage. Her journey, Buddha said, is not an end but a transformation, a reminder of life's impermanence and its infinite possibilities. His words held a profound beauty, offering solace and hope even amidst the inevitability of my mother's final decline. Master, I said, your teachings have shown me that peace is not found in clinging but in the act of letting go. Buddha's eyes glimmered with approval, his serene demeanor a steady reminder of the unshakable peace that lay within reach. You are not alone, Kashava, Buddha said, for all beings walk this path of impermanence. Bound by the same truth, the universality of his words brought comfort, reminding me that my struggles were shared, my love a reflection of all love. Embrace this moment, Buddha said, for it is all we truly have. Presence is the greatest gift you can offer her. I inhaled deeply, his words a balm for my aching heart, ready to face the days ahead with renewed strength. Another day, another chance to honor her journey, her light, and the lessons she unknowingly imparted through her presence. I resolved to cherish each fleeting moment, to find gratitude even in loss, and to hold her with unconditional love. Buddha's teachings became my compass, guiding me through the uncharted waters of her decline with compassion and unwavering peace. Each step forward became an act of love, a testament to the profound connection that binds all beings through time. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.